Yo, what up everyone? Amir Rahim here, owner of Rappin' and Snackin', coming at you with another product showcase, unboxing, whatever you want to call it. This time for Eminem's classic album from the year 2000, the Marshall Mathers LP. Please, as usual, subscribe, drop a like if you like this stuff, and comment. I'm actually excited for this. This is actually one of my favorite albums ever recorded. I do know this is an album that put a lot of people onto hip-hop just as a whole, whether they were kids or maybe growing up or maybe they got into hip-hop later. This was an album for a lot of people, not only in the United States, but around the world. This was a diamond-selling album, which means that it sold over 10 million copies in the United States alone. It sold much more than that across the world. With that being said, I got vinyl, I have CDs, and I have tapes to show. And this collection is still growing, so maybe I'll do another one in another year or so. But anyways, without further ado, Marshall Mathers LP. This is my vinyl pressing from the United States. This is the year 2000 that this particular pressing came out. This is just super clean copy right there. You have the spine. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe it's a little more clear this way, yeah. Then we got the back. So there you have it, 18 tracks, 6/4, which is 10 on the first record. On the second record, you have 5 and 3, which counts for 8, which is 18 total. Boom, boom. Amazing stuff. Opening up the actual sleeve here, there is an insert. Boom, so this is just, the credits, nothing too flashy. Ends with the song Criminal, which there are pressings. I'm not sure vinyl, maybe there are some vinyl, like international pressings with the song Kids or other things like that. But this particular pressing does not have that. And this is the original from the United States, so just keep that in mind. Moving on, we have the actual records themselves. So boom, boom. Just on black vinyl, nothing too flashy. Boom, boom, etc. And yeah, here you have this one too. This phenomenal album. I want to dive into more of this stuff, though, as the video goes on. Moving on, we got the singles, the vinyl singles that I have for his album here. First off, we have The Way I Am, which is a masterpiece of a song. For some people who may not know their hip-hop history or just may have never heard the song, Eminem is actually paying homage to Rakim, one of his favorite rappers of all time, as well as just one of the most revered hip-hop artists ever. The chorus where he says, "I am whatever you say I am," and so on and so forth, that's actually pretty much his take on Rakim's lyrics on As the Rhyme Goes On from the Eric B. and Rakim album Paid in Full, which is an incredible album in hip-hop. Make sure to go ahead and check that song out if you haven't, or the album out if you haven't, because it's really solid. Anyways, The Way I Am, really love the color here. It's like purplish, his hands over his face. I also think this design is interesting. So that's pretty cool, and as you can see, the design pretty much matches his tattoo right there. So that's my assumption as to why they use that. I'm just not entirely sure. And then we got the spine. It's kind of hard to focus on it, but it does say The Way I Am right there, and Eminem. It's got the catalog number there. Then we got the back. This has The Way I Am instrumental, and the song Bad Influence. So, Bad Influence, maybe some of y'all haven't heard it because it's not on the album. But anyways, then you have the record itself. It's on black again. So, boom, there you have it. Moving on, let's go ahead and get into another single, this one being Stan. Possibly, I don't know his most popular single ever, but this is definitely one of his best songs ever, in my opinion. I wouldn't be mad if someone said this is his best song. It's definitely one of the best story tracks I've heard in my entire life. that goes across genres, that goes in, hip hop obviously, and then across all genres. This is a fantastic song, exceptional, dope cover, he's thinking whatever. Then on the back right here, you clearly see a room that looks like it's Stan's room, right? He's got the letters, he's got the Eminem memorabilia, it's a little creepy, etc. And then on the B side here, we got Get You Mad, which is DJ Revolution and Eminem. Right there, it's actually showing you that Stan is taken from the Marshall Mathers LP, and then it's showing that the Get You Mad is from the Slim Shady LP. But it's not from the Slim Shady LP, it's really from... there's a bonus version of the Slim Shady LP that Get You Mad was taken from. So it's, if you're thinking like, oh, I don't have that on my Slim Shady LP, it's because it was only on special editions. So boom, Stan right there, and then right there, phenomenal song. It's just writing at its peak, in my opinion. And then moving on, we have Stan. This is a generic cover, or generic sleeve. So this just is issued on a generic black sleeve. They put a sticker on it. Stan. This is the radio edit, the clean version, and the album version. And then the back is just the instrumental and the acapella. So on the B side. So moving on, I want to go ahead and get into the CDs. Give me one sec. Boom. Then I got more than that. So here are the CDs for the actual album itself. This is your standard 2000 pressing Marshall Mathers LP. This is one that you can just buy in stores. This is the cover that I just showed with the record. You got the spine right there, and then you got the track list. Once again, this ends with 18 tracks, last track being Criminal. So moving on, open it up here. We got the CD, we got him taking out the trash, and then we got him right there. So pretty cool. You obviously see his D12 tattoo right there. But then when you get to this actual booklet, I'll kind of skim through this a bit. This is on more matte paper, and the reason why I say that is because with some of these other pressings, they're not on matte paper. So got the matte paper, you got the iconic photos of him with the trash, etc., Shady Lane, blah, blah, blah. This awesome photo right here. And then you obviously get into the track list and the credits, right? Cool stuff, etc. Boom, boom, more photos. This picture, remember this is going to come up in a little bit. I'm assuming this is Stan's room down there. You got Eminem growing up as a kid, and you obviously see some D12 members. More stuff here, more B-rolls. D12. Eminem, the potatoes, some pissing. The Eminem Marshall Mathers LP. So remember, this only has Criminal, or it ends with the track Criminal, I should say. So boom, and the reason why I say that is because you'll see in just a moment. So let me go ahead and put this back, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the next pressing after the CD. So this is just a standard 2000 pressing. Anyone was able to get this in stores in the United States. It is explicit, obviously. Then moving on, we have a different cover here. This one is definitely a slightly more grim cover. You see Eminem kind of like similar to a fetal position. Looks like he's cold. He looks like he's homeless, hungry, etc. This pressing is also from the U.S., just an alternate cover. This is the BMG club pressing, so that's why you have that distinct barcode right there. Spine right there. And then this one, same exact CD layout, same back photo, but this is on more glossy paper rather than the matte paper, which I was just showing in the other pressing, which I can't really, maybe you can tell in the coloration of it, but you obviously can't feel this, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. So boom, boom, and then check this out. So the next pressing right here is actually from the UK, and I like this a lot because it has the UK sticker on here. It has the hype sticker on here. It says, #1 album. This is the UK version. It has the bonus track, The Kids. So The Kids is an awesome, awesome, awesome song. If you're a fan of South Park, then you'll especially like this song. This was not present on the standard pressings. Check it out. It's really hilarious. And then, you obviously have some magazines reviewing the album here, to help boost the sales. So you may be wondering why I have this and I have the US one that I just shown with this cover. Simply because I bought that US one prior to this and I wasn't going to sell it. So that's why. Anyways, here's the spine. Here's the back. You can see right here it says The Kids. So this is a 19-track list album for this pressing. And then here is another matte version. Here you go, same exact CD, same exact back. And then what you have here instead, the only real difference here, which I want to show, is that it has the Kids right there. So see in the credits where it says Kids, I just want to show that. I think it's pretty cool. There's some nerd stuff. So yeah, pretty awesome. And then lastly, look at this pressing right here. This is a pressing from Thailand. So just shown a pressing from the UK, United Kingdom. Now this is one from Thailand. Remember I showed you that picture in the booklet and I said, remember this? That's because they use it for the Marshall Mathers LP alternate pressing. Here, Thailand pressing. So boom, here is the spine. You can go ahead, this is a catalog number. You can go ahead and look that up if you do want to purchase this pressing. There are similar pressing to this. Keep in mind, Discogs, if you do go into Discogs and want to get information on this album or some of the pressings that I'm talking about, or just do your own due diligence and own research on it, keep in mind that there are hundreds of pressings of this album. Before I checked this video, there were like 160 something, and keep in mind there's probably well over 200 pressings. Those are just the ones that made it to Discogs. So Discogs, remember, it's not your key source of truth. It does help you get information, does help you get some facts and speculation, but it's not everything, right? So this has 18 tracks on the disc 1, and then there is a bonus disc, and look at that bonus disc section. You have 8 bonus tracks. So you have, or not bonus tracks, but 8 things on that disc. You have the uncensored video for The Real Slim Shady, uncensored video for The Way I Am, then you get the Stan Director's Cut video, The Real Slim Shady instrumental, Way I Am instrumental, Stan instrumental, and then you get The Kids again, a great freaking song, and then The Way I Am, it's a remix that features Marilyn Manson. So once again, the first CD is the standard one, which I showed, and then the second CD with all the bonus tracks and cuts is this right here. So it's Eminem with the chainsaw, and boom, and then the back is like that. This is actually not supposed to come off like it just did, but a lot of these jewel case, like the double disc jewel cases, are super flimsy. So I do have some extra ones, so I'll have to replace that. But anyways, this, interestingly enough, does not have any mention of that bonus disc. I skimmed through this, and this is also a more glossy cover as opposed to the matte. But I skimmed through this, and it does not have those bonus tracks listed here. It just ends at Criminal. See that? So very, very, very interesting nonetheless. So now let's go ahead and move on to some more CDs I have. Once again, that is the Thailand pressing. Go ahead and check it out if you want those extra songs. If you had trouble reading the spine or need more information on it, I do hit you up in the comments section and reply to all your stuff. So now we're going on to the CD singles. First off, we have Stan. This is in a slip case, so just slips in and slips out right there. Same cover as the record that I shown earlier in the video. It's got Stan radio edit, Guilty Conscious radio edit, Hazardous Youth and Sway and King Tech featuring DJ Revolution, Eminem, Get You Mad. So then here it shows the albums from, it says this is lifted from the Marshall Mathers LP, and these are lifted from the Slim Shady LP Special Edition CD. So like I had mentioned earlier in this video, Special Edition CD for Slim Shady LP for Hazardous Youth and Get You Mad. So check those out if you haven't. Boom. Oh, and this was also pressed in the European Union. Another one pressed in the European Union. This is The Real Slim Shady. This is another image lifted from that booklet of him picking up the Idaho potatoes and the trash. This has The Real Slim Shady, Bad Influence, Real Slim Shady instrumental, and My Fault Pizza remix, as well as the Just Don't Give a Fuck video. Wow, that last song is so incredible. Like I said, pressed in the European Union. And boom, here's the CD too. So there you have it. Moving on, got some more stuff pressed in the European Union. We have The Way I Am, which this is the cover that's been on the back of the CD art, which I've been showing y'all. The Way I Am, it says hype sticker includes unreleased track and enhanced video. So that track list would be The Way I Am, Kids, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, and a Steve Berman skit. So it's so interesting, like, who is creating these track lists, right? You got Steve Berman skit on here for whatever reason. It's like a CD single and you throw in a skit. Like I said, this is European Union pressing, made in the EU. So very interesting how they do this. And then Bonnie and Clyde was on the Slim Shady LP anyways. So this is just a very random mix, but they're all dope. So boom, there you have it. And there's a spine. Boom, boom. Then we got The Way I Am, this cover. So let me just put them up, see how they're just different. Both great covers in my opinion. So this The Way I Am pressing from the European Union has The Way I Am, Bad Influence, My Fault Pizza Mix, and The Way I Am video. So there you have it. Boom, boom, boom. And then the spine right there. Next up we have Stan. You're like, damn, this guy has a lot of different pressings for a lot of the same stuff. As you can see as I'm reading these track lists off and all this stuff, they're all clearly different. Stan, radio version, album version, another European Union pressing. Yep, made in the EU right there. And then there you have it, Stan. Then we have this Stan pressing. Another European Union pressing. These are all, by the way, you might be wondering, what is this casing? I do talk about these cases, and I do dive into a lot of this stuff in all my Collector Corner videos and other videos. So like I said, please subscribe so you can learn a bunch of stuff and just see things I talk about. But these are J-card sleeves, so they're not like your standard jewel cases. They are slightly slimmer. They don't have art on the back. This is just a CD, and then it has the like the spine right here comes out to here. So see that? Anyways, this has Stan, Get You Mad, My Name Is, and Stan Director's Cut video. So boom, boom, boom. And then lastly, let's go ahead and get into some tapes. So first off, we have the United States pressing 2000 of Marshall Mathers LP. Boom, once again, 18 tracks. Oh my God, just a classic. Boom. Then we got the Marshall Mathers LP right here. So this also says made in the US, which I am a little skeptical about. See, it says printed in the USA. The reason why I'm skeptical of it is, well, for one, this is 2001, it states here, whereas the album did come out in the year 2000, and this cassette right here says 2000 on it. While as the one with this cover says 2001. I'm also skeptical because it has this Universal sticker on it, which makes me... I do have a few international cassettes, and the ones with these stickers on them are usually either from... they're actually usually from Thailand, which matches up with the CD I was just showing, which was from Thailand with this cover. And on top of that, look at this track list. It's got The Kids, the Real Slim Shady instrumental, and The Way I Am remix. So this is just like, it doesn't match up with any of the other stuff that I was just showing you. Let's actually just open this up and look at that, Universal. So this, although it says printed in the USA, I just think the people in whatever country or Universal or wherever the heck this was printed, I think they just got lazy and took that artwork and kept it saying printed in the US, but it was just really printed in, I'm believing, Thailand here. But nonetheless, boom, boom. And there's the spine right there. Maybe the information's on Discogs. I don't remember, to be quite frank with you. But there you go. You have all the information. You can look it up, or you can hit me up, and I'll just get you back in the comment section, and I will tell you if I have any more information. Also interesting here how it says ballad, and it doesn't say drug at all. Whereas on this original pressing right here, look at it. It says a drug ballad there. And this just says ballad. And this they bleeped out the kill you, and you'd assume it says fuck you, right? Because kill, you're like, that's not really a bad word. And on the original US, it says kill you. So that's just super interesting. This says B, please, too. And this, it just totally even bleeps out the B. So just super interesting stuff, like the execution that these different pressings have. And this is like super nerd stuff, which I implore people to look into. You own things, you should research them and study them and learn about them, etc. Then lastly, we have the snippet tape from Marshall Mathers LP. This is just promoting the album in stores May 23rd. This is sealed. Eminem, Paul Bunyan, Stretch Armstrong, etc. Super dope. And then here you go. A bunch of short tracks on here. Go ahead and check it out. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Here's the spine. And yeah, this is my Eminem Marshall Mathers LP collection. I do have a couple like other things, like some magazine things. I have like some toys around this release, which maybe I'll do another video and show you all that stuff. But this is the collection, man. I mean, go ahead, let me know your favorite songs. Like I said, this is one of my favorite albums ever recorded. This is my favorite Eminem album of all time. And I think it definitely put a lot of people onto the genre, a lot of people obviously onto Eminem. And yeah, I can't believe this video is over 20 minutes just talking about some of the pressings I have for some album. So if you guys like stuff like this, let me know. I'll keep making them. This stuff is fun to me. It's simple and dope for me. So give me the feedback. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe. I really appreciate it. And hit me up on Instagram at Rappin' and Snackin'. Appreciate it once again. I'm out of here. Peace out.